Stand by. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello. It's Doug here. Welcome once again to another Word Game Wednesday. It is Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, the time when we all converge here. Yes, the entire internet converges on this one YouTube channel, and we play word games for a couple hours. Yes, once again, I'm Doug. So glad to meet you. Welcome to everyone, old and new. We are going to have some fun tonight. It has been an interesting day in the, let's call it the Wordle sphere, right? Let's go ahead and call it that. I want to get something off my chest right away, real quick, so we don't have any issues here. Today was a weird word. Please do not say what today's answer word was in chat, because there may be some people that haven't played yet, and we do not do spoilers here. But you are welcome to point out or observe or converse about the fact that it was an interesting choice for an answer today in today's Wordle. I was surprised. But let's not say what the word is, because, again, we do not want to spoil it. So I just wanted to set that out there, and just a gentle reminder, not that anyone needed it, that we don't do spoilers, but you can certainly converse about how odd this particular puzzle was today. I'll tell you, we were honestly... Cassandra Hammerstone and myself, because it's not unheard of. The precedent has been set where sometimes when we record these episodes in advance, we see a word that's just like, there's no way that the New York Times is going to use that as an answer word. And sure enough, they end up changing it at the last second, and we have to scramble at midnight to record an emergency episode. And we were prepared. I had the coffee. I had what I needed to be awake and alert, and sure enough, to my surprise, the originally recorded episode stood. So there you go. It's an interesting situation there. But nonetheless, we are here not just to talk about word games, but to actually play them. So let's go ahead and get our word game board set up. The Doug Man's Land 2000 super board game board. And let's get ourselves underway. We have a lot of people here today. So happy to see everyone. I saw all of our favorite OG viewers and more here. I think there's probably a few new folks today. So welcome to one and all joining us for the first time. Real quick rundown for those who are new to the stream of what we do here. We're going to play a succession of word games in this show. There will be a lot of fun chit chat and chatter around them, but we'll do our best to get through the word games as well. We're going to start off in our rotation this week with a game called Gauntlet. And Gauntlet is a fun twist on Wordle where you play 5 puzzles back to back. Haven't done that in a while. You get to pick the opener for the first puzzle, and you solve it, and that solve becomes the opener for the second puzzle, so on and so forth. We get to the 5th puzzle, and the first 4 solutions are pre-filled for you as the answer to the 5th in the 5th puzzle, and you only get 2 guesses. So that's kind of a significant situation there. They can throw a little wrench in the works, but there you go. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with chat. There's so much going on. Kaleidoscope continuing membership in Doug Man's Fans, our membership section. Thank you so much, Kaleidoscope. Oh, I appreciate that quite a bit. What was it? There was one other thing I wanted to mention. I'm trying to remember what it was. Someone had asked if we were going to phase back in Quartle, which was a picture-based game. We're still waiting on some changes from the author to potentially to mitigate some potentially troubling content we saw playing it live. But as soon as those changes are made, we will bring it back. So stay tuned. Unfortunately, it won't be this week, but again, I'm hoping soon. I also see our executive producer, of course, Cassandra Hammerstone, is in chat, as is our moderator extraordinaire, Starries, who is world famous for outstanding openers for the game Octordle, which is the last game in our rotation. And I understand that Starries has some outstanding openers for us this week as well, so I look forward to those. Those are always a lot of fun to work through, so we can't wait for that. I'm being waved at, and there's clearly something else we want to discuss. Cassandra Hammerstone has a mouthful of food, so we're playing Pictionary here, trying to figure out what the topic is.
Nate has stated that it is his 1-year anniversary, or as I call it, his 1-year dog-iversary.
Nate in chat has indicated, Nate, it is your 1-year anniversary being a part of this community. So, Nate, thank you so kindly. Congratulations, and here's to many more. So there you go, Nate. A little acknowledgement there. Very cool. That makes you clearly what I'll call an OG in this little community. So good stuff to see. All right. So, Melanie Lee, interesting point. Speaking of weird Wordle words, I opened my Wordle today with weird. That is probably quite apropos. And I'm wondering, did you in fact, without saying the answer word, did you in fact solve it? I bet you did. You're a very good Wordle player, but it must have been interesting to experience that. All right, so let's get to it. I know people want to play the word games. So we're going to start off. We do 2 orbits of Letteral. I'm sorry, Gauntlet. Letteral is if we fail. And I know Letteral is not only a game, but a sentient being who taunts us from time to time. 4 guesses. Excellent. Well done, Melanie. All right, so let's get started. I'm seeing some suggestions for our opener for Gauntlet. Now, it is Nate's 1-year, I guess, Doug-iversary. So we'll go ahead and we'll take your suggestion, Nate, for the word crane. And let's see what we get with crane. We get an N and an E out of position. So nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Starries haven't done regular word yet, and that's why we don't want spoilers. Doug, was today's word harder than parer without saying what it was? Not going to say what it was. In my humble opinion, so we have a split opinion. Cassandra Hammerstone suggests that she believes it was not harder than parer. I, however, will take a contrarian view and suggest that it was harder in the sense that you wouldn't expect it to be the word, and it could get you in a quote-unquote trap with other letters. So I'm just going to leave it at that. We're not going to, again, say the word out loud. But obviously, the fun part is, Stars, you will experience when you play it how it goes. All right, we've got a lot of great guesses here for our second guess. I see Nexus. I see Enjoy. Sheen is in Charlie Sheen, perhaps. Tina Power Traverse, welcome. Also, so there's a lot of Sheen here. And far be it for me to not respect the room. So let's try Sheen. And there you go. Look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Sheen getting us S-E-N-N in position, and actually S-E-blank-E-N out of position. So clearly you would want it to be 7. Yes, I know there's probably another word that fits there, but we're going to go with 7 because we keep it PG rated here. And we've had enough controversial words for one day. If it's not 7, I think we're just ending the stream now, and I'm just going to go to bed. So beware, this could be a 9-minute show tonight. If it's the other thing, that's it. I'm just going to call it. So I'm warning you now. Is it 7? Yes, it is. I can only take. I'm getting up there. I can only take so much controversy in one day, folks.
That was your starting word today.
7. Oh, 7 was my starting word today. Was it? Okay. That's my short-term memory. It's non-existent. 7. That was, yeah. So again, everyone knows we do record those in advance, and that was a minute ago. And again, I have no short-term memories to speak of. So 7 gets us an S in position. Okay. So Again, hope everyone's having a good week. Hope you've had a good weekend this past weekend. Lots of good things here. Lots of folks here. I apologize for not getting to each and every one of you, but I can assure you I see you all and happy to see every one of you. Let's see, a lot of interesting ideas. You know what I like? Michelle L. Schalt, S-H-A-L-T, calls out to me. I'm going to give that a go. And that does pick up an A for us out of position, so I'll take it to be sure. Yeah, we did have the 700th official Wordle just a couple weeks ago. Amazing that I don't know. I guess time flies when you're having fun. That saying is clearly true. I don't feel like it's been a year and a half plus now that I've been doing this. I know Wordle has been now very close to 2 years. Actually, I think it crossed the 2-year anniversary, being it, let's see, so 365 days in a year. So that would be 730 would be the 2-year anniversary. So, yeah, I just feel like we just started this yesterday. It's really crazy. But there we go. We're going to have some fun with it. Let's see here. Sappy is interesting. Tornado the Twixter, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Sappy, Saggy, Spray. These are all good. These are all good spots to try. Yeah, I will say 12 more days, okay, until the official celebration of Wordle as a game itself, not this channel. Indeed. Wow, maybe we'll find some way to celebrate that. We'll have to see. Yeah, we haven't finished. We haven't finished Fudgy the Whale yet, so there might be like a fin or its tummy contents or something. I want to try Spray. That looks like a good eval word. Let's give that a go. No, but we moved that A around, so now we're looking at most likely that A in the second spot. Now we've also ruled out Sappy and Saggy for that matter. Also good guesses, but with that Y, we've ruled them both out. That's interesting. Very interesting. Squad, no. Great guess, but we ruled that one out also. This channel was made more than 10 years ago. Well, yes, let's see. So technically, right? The channel that became in the modern times, Doug Man's Lane, that you guys know, I've had a YouTube channel forever. Just didn't really put anything on. I think there's like one video on here just for giggles that I did like 10 years ago. You can find it. Maybe like that a fun game. I think it's public. If you can find it on the channel and tell me what the oldest video is. There's no prizes necessarily, but you win a contributor badge. I don't know. I'll find something. Again, hey Randy, how you doing? Good to see you. And let's see here. What are we looking? Sigma and Scuba. Oh yeah, right. So we're looking at things that would have an A at the end here. Both are pretty attractive possibilities. I'm gonna try Sigma. And well, there we found the A finally with only 2 guesses to go. So Scuba is now maybe the top idea here. I think Scuba probably works as a next guess. We're running low on guesses here, so I'm a little nervous. Not gonna lie. And there it is. There's Scuba. Woof. Right towards the end. That was it took a little longer than I wanted to, but we got there. Scuba gets us a C out of position. And yes, I do agree. Scuba is intriguing. Here's a fun fact. It's probably no surprise. I have never been scuba diving. I don't, here's the thing. I'm of an age where I grew up with the original Jaws movie. And if you've never seen I'm talking like from the 70s. It was in the 70s, right? The original Jaws movie, and you're not afraid of scary movies. Like, if you don't like scary movies, then don't watch the original Jaws movie because you'll be terrified. But if you can take that sort of material, give that a go, and you'll know why. I grew up watching. I probably watched that 50 times, and you'll know why I'm not a big fan of going in the water. And I don't mean like peeing in the water. I mean submersing myself in the water. Like for like a year after watching that as a kid, I couldn't even go into like I wouldn't go into my neighbor's swimming pool. It was like, well, like just well, I don't know. Let's bring up bad memories. Let's play some word games. Boy, lots of good ideas here. Clone, cream, cling, corny, cloth, ching, clink, clone, trice. Grew up with sea hunt. I love it. Chirp, thick. Wow. Well, there's some sort of like, one of these days we should play a game where I try to make like a song out of all these words, or something. I'm gonna go with clone. Why not? Let's try clone. Let's see what we get with clone. Oh, I thought you had it there for a second, Vihan. Wow, CL and O in position. Very nicely done, my friend. And now I'm gonna back up a little bit to cloth. Kaleidoscope had. Feeling good about cloth? No, very surprised. I really thought I had it with cloth. Melanie's humming the Jaws theme. No, that's right. Doo 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 doo. I don't remember the rest of it, but yeah, I was on it. I wasn't too far off. Clown. Let's take a look. Let's take stock. No, we the N rules out clown, but clock potentially. I don't think it's clog, but I do like clock. Yeah, I think I'm sold on clock. I think it's time. It's time for clock. And as I watch the Doug Matos come flying at me, there we go, clock. That gets us to puzzle number 4 with an L in position, which you gotta like to see. So there we go. Let's see here. So let's see. We've covered so far my fear of sharks, water sports in general, the second birthday of Wordle, Nate's first Doug-iversary, a lot here. Strange Wordles, all good stuff here. Let's see. So what do we have? Slant, slide, plant, slate, glade, alarm, blame, plant, plier, bliss, blame. A few blames going around. We're playing the blame game, apparently. Multiple blames. So you know what? It's a good eval word here. BAME is pretty nice. Let's try some blame here. No blame to be had, but we've got the A now in position, so we'll take it. Let me see. Looking back, so what would also glade is ruled out. Slate is ruled out. Plant is still a possibility here. Plant and slant both looking good. I figure I see 2 plants and a slant. 3 plants. All right, okay. As much as I liked slant here, the room wants plant, and I am all about your wish is my command. But we're both wrong. It's not plant nor slant. Very interesting. All right, so alarm. We'll go with, so Tom Robinson suggesting alarm, which would fit. Slang is ruled out now at this point. Slash. So some interesting stuff. Alarm works and slash works. I feel like I like slash a little bit more. Actually, here's why I like slash. Actually, I like flash even more than slash with Tim Pending Doom suggestion. Because if we get LASH, then we know it is slash by testing flash. And we pick up the F. So let's try flash. And there it is, LASH. Okay, so we have we know it's not clash. We tested the C in clock. So I think slash is clearly what we've got here. In fact, there we go. Ooh, a couple of close ones on this one. A couple close ones indeed. So here we are with puzzle number 5. We do get an O in position. We get an E and a V out of position. We know there's only one E because the second E in 7 is gray. So that's an interesting one. How about ROVE words? You got trove, grove. Oh, tornado's already there. Could video work? No, because the O is in the middle. Grove, prove, trove, drove. These are all good. GPTD. GPTD is going to be what we want to do. Yeah, I do believe we want to test the consonants here. Voice also works. No, we need the O in the middle. So GPTD. Typed gets 3, which is good enough because it's one of those cases where if we just presume that we're dealing with ROVE, we will have Grove if typed doesn't give us anything. So yes, Tornado, I do like typed here. I think that's the way to go, and we're going to go with it. Typed gets us a D, and so therefore I'm pretty confident now that we do have the OVE and we have the D, so that means it's got to be drove. I don't think there's any other possibilities at all left here. Pretty comfortable. Let's see, is the answer to our first orbit of Gauntlet drove? Yes, it is. There we go. Nicely done. A couple of close calls in there, not going to lie. Couple close calls in there, but we got there. So a good opener indeed. A good opener. All right, we're going to go ahead and do one more orbit of Gauntlet here. I know I have to do a little refresh. My producer, Cassandra Hammerstone, has reminded me to kindly request that we click the like button on the stream so YouTube knows we're here and we're not just bots planning to send everyone solicitations. As fun as that might be, it is greatly appreciated, so thank you kindly. Let's see here. Start with piety. Oh, that's interesting. Voila. There's some interesting starting words here. Or I think maybe that might have been a possible solution, actually. Piety, fresh. Let's see. What do I want to do? You know what? I'm going to go with tornado here. I haven't seen you in a few. So let's try your suggestion for the word piety and see what we get here to open our second gauntlet. Piety gets me an E out of position. All right. Fair enough. Emoji. Well, if we didn't rule out the I, I'd be like, yeah, let's have some fun with that. Unfortunately, we did rule out the I. Oh, boy, full house tonight. I'm so happy to see everyone. Very, very cool stuff. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope we have a fun night tonight. It looks like we're already well underway to that. Let's see. Lots going on. Smoke. Yeah, if you live in the Northeast, you're seeing smoke from Canada. Thanks, Canada. Canada has now given us officially Nickelback, Celine Dion, and Smoke. Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons coffee. That's freaking amazing. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Tim Hortons. I would have a Tim Hortons coffee and a donut anytime. Is there a Tim Hortons in our neighborhood? Well, goodness gracious me. Well, I guess this will be a 25-minute stream. Sorry, we're gonna go have Tim Hortons. All right. No, we're here. We're not going anywhere. Oh, lots of good things here. The joke this week is, what galaxy can you drink? And the answer, Cassandra, do you know what galaxy you can drink?
The Milky Way.
The Milky Way. That's right. Oh, well, you can probably hear that all the way over here. Very enthusiastic. There you go. I love it, Kazi. Thank you so kindly. Emoji would be a fun starting word. You know what? Let's put a pin in that because we're going to do Dordle after this. I'll tell you what. I'll start with emoji when we do Dordle next. But all right, I'm sorry. We got a little lost here in the sauce, but sauce is a suggestion. I like it. Let's try it. Sauce, there you go. Puts the E where it belongs, and we pick up an A out of position. Blame Canada showed up a lot on Twitter today. I love it. Haven't been on Twitter too much today, but that is completely unsurprising to me. Raise would be great if we didn't just test the A in the second spot. The South Park song, absolutely. Yep. Tim Hortons for smoke is a positive trade. I would concur with that. Let's see. Rush. I'm sorry. Rush and Alanis Morissette are also contributions from Canada. All the love for Rush. Great rock band. Alanis Morissette, yeah. I mean, don't dislike Alanis. Not in love with Alanis, but I've sung along to some Alanis songs. Oh yeah. Sometimes I'm in the shower. I bust out "You Gotta Know."
You ought to know.
You ought to know. See that? I've just proven I'm not an Alanis Morissette. I wouldn't win in an Alanis Morissette trivia night or Alanis Morissette karaoke. Yeah. Did you score her Norissette? Yeah, she's actually the daughter of Chuck Norris. I bet you guys didn't know that. I'm busting out my Alanis trivia on you. Acknowledge me. All right. So anyhow, boy, we got a lot of great ones here. So many good guesses. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. How about? It would be funny to try blame again. Let's go back to blame. And look at that. Hey, you know what? That actually did good. L-A-N-E all in position here. Not going to apologize for that one. Of course, we've ruled out flame. We've ruled out blaze. Maybe not glaze. So great. No. Glade is still in there. Glade, glaze, flake. I feel like I want Glade because it covers Glade and glaze. There we go. That was probably a good decision. So Glade out, glaze in. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. I don't think so. Glare. Oh, that's right. Glaze and glare. We have a 50-50, ladies and gentlemen. Glaze and glare. You know what that means. Let's have our initial poll of Word Game Wednesday. Let us make the decision a communal one. So here we go. Are you on Team Glaze or are you on Team Glare? Let's go ahead and vote right now. And of course, if you have been waiting for the first poll to click that like button, I do understand, and we'll thank you in advance for doing that. Everyone has been clicking like, and I do appreciate. Did someone unclick it? It was 25 a second ago. Now it's 24. Wow, was someone unclicking just to re-click? Or someone has just decided they no longer like the stream. I mean, I can't tell you what to like or not like, but I gotta admit I'm a little hurt. But I'll tell you what makes me feel better. This is a nail biter of a poll right now. Wowie, this is a nail biter. I'm gonna leave it for just a moment because it's extremely close. And okay, it looks like we're gonna have 54% glare. Very, very close, but we're gonna go with glare here. If I can spell it, we are. And what do we get? There it is, glare. Nicely done, everyone. Let's see. Hey, Jim Sharkey's there. How you doing, Jim? Good to see ya. Someone got upset you didn't use their word. I mean, goodness gracious. Jeez Louise. Sorry. It's a long show. We've got time for everyone, I promise. Yeah, it could have been a mistake as well. All right, so let's see. We now have glare with an E out of position here on our next one. Let's see. Hanging with Brandon. How you doing, Brandon? Good to see you. The 3 exclamation points warm my heart. It means you're 3 times more enthusiastic than everyone else in the chat. I'm just kidding. You're all enthusiastic. Just playing the games. Testy. Oh, that's good. Oh, emoji works. Yeah, Tornado. You're right. All right, let's have some fun in the YOLO department. Let's try emoji. How crazy would it be if we... Oh, you know what? Here's the thing. We got it. E and I. Out of position. So we've ruled out NY. Is that the correct word?
We've ruled out
ennui. Whew, wow. That was embarrassing, but there you go. Let's see. Will it take Egypt? Eejit? Well, I mean, we've ruled out the J. Piety. You know, you're absolutely right, Tornado. Piety still fits. Wouldn't it be funny if we just recycle words we've tried in previous guesses for the LOLs? What would happen if we go with piety here? Well, we do pick up a T, so now we have I and T all out of position. Thief. Thief works really well. Let's see, heist. Heist also does work well. Thief and heist, and I'll tell you, you know what? Heist actually is a little better. It's got an S in there. I do like testing the S. I'm going to go with heist here. And look at that. You stole it hanging with Brandon. It's a heist. Right there. So congrats. Well done. Well done. That gets us to an E and an S out of position. Fun Gauntlet today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Stella Blue, how you doing? I think that's your first time. I feel like I've... No. Oh, you've been here before. I apologize. Welcome back, Stella Blue. Good to see you. That's how I get unliked, by the way, when I forget people that have come by before. Let's see. Sleep. Oh, that's a good one. Sleep always calls to me. Scare. Also a good one. 3 unique letters to evaluate. I think I'm going to try scare here. Scare. Oh, fantastic. It's the S, R, and the E all in position here. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hey, I saw it. Oh, yeah, Jim is still here. Jim Sharkey. I know this is a little bit of an inside reference, but I don't know if you're aware that I believe in 8 days from now, as someone who's a fellow collector of video games, there's a really cool old video game auction in 8 days. You'll check that out. It looks pretty sweet. Let's see. Oh, interesting. So we got snore, spore, swore. We've ruled out store because of the T in heist, but we do have a number of possibilities here. Let's try. I mean, snore gets me an N and an O, kind of like that. So let's try the snore. No, but it gets me the O. So we've ruled out shore with the H in heist. So spore and swore. I feel like we're at spore and swore. I don't think we have more than 2 get possibilities. Excuse me. Yeah. I think that is correct. We just did a poll, so let's go and try s'more and see if that is our answer. No, it's not, so that means spore. All right. And there it is, spore. And now we're on puzzle 4 with an S and an E, both in position. Welcome back, Potter is probably the coolest screen name I've seen in a while. Clearly a reference to that famous movie series, Harry Potter. So there you go. What's up? First time. Isn't that what it's called? Oh, Welcome Back, Connor, the famous 70s sitcom. And I was going with a intentionally goofy screw-up of the Harry Potter movie series, calling it Henry Potter. So it could be either. So the question is, Welcome Back, Potter, is that an homage to Harry Potter or Welcome Back, Connor, or both? Do you envision some sort of crossover of those 2 universes, which would be super cool? Anyhow, first time catching Lobster, watch your vids. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you hanging out. Hope you enjoy your time here. Shine, shake. These are all good possibilities. Let's try shine. I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch of others here. Working my way through chat. Stella Blue, first time here on Live Wednesday, but I've been watching your Wordle videos and posting my results. Thank you so much, Stella. I do appreciate that. Cool stuff. Glad you enjoy them. Smite, we've ruled out with the I. SWALE. Not sure. Uncle B, how you doing? With steak, coming in with steak. Stephen Hudson with a word that won't be there because we tested the H and the I. But let's try steak. And I don't mean like the delicious steak, but the steak in the ground steak. It's STA blank E. Let's see. I gotta catch up with my chat. I'm like a scroll here. But yeah, it's a plain welcome back, Cotter. But Potter is my last name. Wow, that is a really cool coincidence because it opens up that play on words. Very, very cool. Very cool. Americans always sound like they're saying Harry Potter, which I believe is the adult film parody of Harry, Harry Potter. So I would recommend that no one Google that. Let's see. State is a possibility. Stage is a possibility. Stave, Jim, is also a possibility. So we have three. We have T, G, and V. We could get silly and do an eval here. You might even be playing with Gabe Kaplan on the seniors event. Yes, Gabe Kaplan loves his poker, and I am going to play that event in just a couple weeks. That is entirely possible. I would consider him a hero. I would be so jazzed if I got a picture with him. Let's see. So, glove for eval would get stage, would get stave, and would get stale. I love it. I think glove is probably a fantastic eval word here. We're going to go with that. And there it is. It gets us our L for stale. Gotta love it. I'll take it. And there we go. Okay, so now, look at the end is very interesting here. So let's review. We have an E in position, and we have S, T, and A out of position. A-S-T. I feel like we're stuck in the A-S-T-E trap, huh? That's what I'm thinking here, which would be based, cased, waste. Based, cased, waste. I feel like I'm probably missing something here. Taste, thank you. Based, cased, waste, taste.
Which tests it says tornado?
So, I don't see. Which tests it? Right. Let's see. It certainly does. Everything shy of based. Yeah. No, I'm not ready for Letterl to warm up. I think we're going to be okay here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I do like the. Oh no! Wait! Tornado retracted that eval. Let me just think for a second. Tower for eval. Batch. So batch gets. Batch doesn't get much. Twice to test T in first position. I'm a little confused. Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, twice does get it. It gets taste, waste, and cased. Yes. Yeah, twice makes a lot of sense here. Yep. All right. This one was a little tricky to think through, but I think we got a fantastic eval here. All right, so there it is, cased, C-A-S-T-E. It did reveal our final answer here, and there it is. Nicely done, everyone. It was a little tricky at the end there, but we got through it. So good stuff indeed. All right, cool. Well, there we go, Gauntlettle, another Gauntlettle in the books, and we will move along to our next game, some Dordle. I did promise, just for the LOLs, we'd start with emoji. I'm a man of my word, so we'll go ahead and do that. And look at that, emoji just getting us one little O, albeit in position on the left. So now the question is, what would be a good follow-up? How about... what could we do next as a follow-up? We've got the A and the U are open. We could do, Let's see. How about? Oh, I got one. I'm gonna throw everyone for a loop here. Stung is good. I was gonna go with quart. But stung is also good. Stung is also good. And there's a few people that are interested in that. So you know what? All right, let's do stung. All right, stung gets us an N on the left and an S on the right, albeit in position. Okay. All right. I feel like one more eval word would be in order here. I like hardy, Hardy. Let's do one more eval word. I was gonna go with hardy. And look at that. Okay, so that gets us the H and the A on the left. I kind of like the idea of SHA words, like shack. Stephen Hudson had shack. Shawl is another possibility. Yeah, I think I want to try shack here. No, but look at that. We got the S and the A now locked in. H still out of position. Oh, I guess it could be slash or swash. It can't be swath. We tested the T. But I personally think it's slash. That's where my spider senses are. I also see clown. Oh, see now clown is fantastic because it tests the L and the W, which I kind of wanted to do anyway. And we could end up with swath on the right. So you know what? I got to tell you, I think clown is the way to go here. Is all my ICP fans would say. I am down with the clown. Here we go. There it is. Yes, we are, in fact, down with the clown. And look at that. SLA. So there it has to be slash because it's SLA blank H, certainly. And I don't think there's anything else that can go there. So there we go. Slash it is. Clown slash. I believe that was actually the title of the first Insane Clown Posse record. Clown slash. Yeah. Okay. All right. No tomatoes. That's good. I got away from that one. All right. Let's play one more Dordle before we move along to the next one. Queen Kings. Oh, that's a challenge. That would be a challenging opener. Queen and Kings. That would be a challenge for us to get our way out of that one, huh? I like that. The clown emoji is outstanding. I love it. You know what? Let's try to make some challenges today. Queen and Kings will be tricky, I suspect. Queen and Kings, and as expected, doesn't give us much. I-ing position on the left is not bad. E out of position on the right. Another case of I feel like I would want to put as many you try the word roach. That would get us a lot, actually. While not a pleasant word, I think roach is probably the best eval here. And there we go. We got a little something. So now we're at R-I blank E blank on the left and A in position and R-E out on the right. So let's see what chat's got to say. Apologies for I get so excited about these last couple. I just started going freestyling it there, but let's get everyone involved. River is interesting for the left here. Riper, riper. So V or P could also be looked at. Rivet. Oh, rivet's really good. So rivet covers river. And it gets to the T. So I feel like I love rivet here. I can't get away from rivet. There it is. Got it. Rivet completes me, clearly. And now we can focus our energy on the second puzzle. We know that E's not in the fourth spot, and I don't think anyone ever thought it was. How about dairy, D-E-A-R-Y, or weary, as Tornado suggests. Or also beard, also outstanding. A lot of really good ideas here. I do like beard, as you can tell. I do kind of like the beard. I trimmed it considerably, though, today. It's a lot shorter than it's been in a while. No, rivet and beard, not the answer, but we picked up the R. I feel like we want the E at the end here. So, like, flare. There's Tim Pending Doom. Blair we've ruled out with the B. But flare looks great. As does aware. Aware also. But I think I'm going with flare first. Even though we've got a lot of... there it is. Rivet and flare. Okay, we did get it. I was like thinking to myself, am I going to regret this? Am I going to regret this? Possibly. No, we got there. We got there in one run. So there we go. Good Dordles. Boy, time really does fly when we're having a blast here. So let's move along here. We're already 45 minutes into the show. Let's move on to our next game. Of course, you know, when you love it, Phrasal. It is Phrasal time. For those who are joining us for the first time. We're looking for phrases. We're playing Wordle, but with phrases. You can guess any phrase that fits that grid. So in this case, it's a 1-letter word, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 7-letter word, and a 3-letter word. You don't have to guess intelligible phrases, but the answer will ultimately be an intelligible phrase. If you see a purple tile, that means that letter is in the phrase, but in a different word. So those can be kind of like, ugh. A horrible day. Sorry to hear that. A traffic cop. I'm definitely agreed on the A. A snooker pot. Oh, there we go. A playing kid. I reviled you. Scott Rush. Wow. That's pretty intense. A pensive man. A mother's boy. These are all really good. I'll tell you what. I got to admit, a rainbow sky. Also another good. There's a lot of great choices here. I'm going to go with a rainbow sky here to start this one off. And there we go. The A, as we expected. We know there's an R and an A out of position on that second word. And that, gosh darn. Well, here's the good news. That S and Y are you know that they're in the second word. The second word. So that's something. What about if it's something with RAYS at the end? Like how about and I'm just guessing here. I'm just looking for position information. A sun rays. Cup. I mean, we're going with letters we haven't touched yet. And, oh, look at that. That was actually better than I expected. So we know the last word begins with a C. We know that there can only be an A or an E in that last word for the vowel. And there's no Y in the last word, so I think it's going to be C-A. I think I have it. I've got it. A scaredy cat. I'm going to go with a scaredy cat. I think I've got this. I think it's a scaredy cat. What do we got? There it is. Look at that. Oh, man. Once a month, I usually get one on my own. So there we go. I've got my, I picked up my first phrasal in a couple weeks. All right. I do want to play another one. Let's play a couple more. We're going to go back to me for a second so that we can not have to watch these silly ads. It's an ad for a major national grocery store chain. Apparently having a delightful sale on vegetables this week. If you like your vegetables, then there you go. Anyhow, all right, let's see. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 6. 7 and 6 here for our next phrasal. Take my cat on a cruise. Yeah, no, I haven't gotten that one in a while. To take your cat on a cruise with old people. I don't know. Maybe I'm either too old for the cat cruise, or I haven't Googled or watched content with cats. So maybe they've rethought whether or not I'm a cat person. I mean, I'm technically a cat person, but I do not have a cat at the moment. So there's that. Mother's Helper. It's a good one. Getting sacked. Smoking jacket. Mastery Stream, Parkway Driver, Horse Run, Smoking. Steven, come on, man. That's so good. How am I not going to go with Smoking Jacket? If Smoking Jacket is the answer, I'll be very excited. Is it Smoking Jacket? No, but we got the ing, and oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, so the second word is going to be A-C-K-E in the middle with an S in the beginning or the end. I feel like sacked. Yeah, getting sacked actually works. You're right. Wow. Tornado had getting sacked from the get-go. Would have been a one-guesser. Wow. But yeah, no, I think it is going to clearly be getting sacked. Oh, wow. Tornado, outstanding guess. I wish I'd gone with it. Well, there you go. That was a quick and easy one right there. Very, very nicely done. Well played, my friend. Well played. All right. Well, I'm going to put another one up there. Let's see here. We are that same grocery store. Back again. They really want me to buy some vegetables. I do try to eat as good as I can. I'll freely admit I have my weak moments, but apparently I need more vegetables in my diet. So there you go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 725 is our next phrasal. 725. All right. What do we have here that we can try? A quick sip of my beverage while you guys are thinking about it. I wonder how much the grocery store paid Phrasal. That's a good question. I have no idea. I believe that Phrasal is part of like a game portal with a bunch of other things here. SolitaireD.com. So it's probably one of those companies that has a whole bunch of like different word games and stuff, and they probably sell lots of ads. But it is curious. What does it cost to advertise on Phrasal? Maybe I'll put an ad up for Word Game Wednesday. That would be kind of cool. I have to look into that. It might be fun, actually. That's an interesting thought. Follows the light. Now we need a 2-letter word in the middle. Walking in shame. I like that. Trading up autos. Planning on times. Staring at geese. Mothers of Pearl. Ooh, that's a good one. Succeed to store. You know what? I love Mothers of Pearl. There's a good combination of letters in there. I think I'm going with that. Mothers of Pearl. What will that yield us? We get the E and the S. So a little bit of interesting information here and there. I suspect that purple T belongs in the second word. And the second word is to. That's what I'm thinking here. Heavens to Betsy. Wow, Tornado, are you on a roll here? Heavens to Betsy. That actually sounds really good. Tornado, what's going on, man? You are absolutely just completely on fire. Heavens to Betsy. Wow. All right. Well, there you go. Nicely done. I'm trying to decide if I want to do one more. Maybe one more quick one, because second and third were super fast. And then we'll move on to our next game. So we're going to do one more, then move on. And here we go. You know what? All right, I'll just admit. Here we go. There's the ad. It was for Aldi. They played it 3 times in a row. So there you go. I will reward their persistence. 4 and 3. If anyone says F you, I will ban you from chat, although it would be theoretically possible. 4-2, timeout, love you. There we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Nest egg clap for a couple love yous. Well, I mean, I'm super flattered. So you know what? I love each and every one of you as well. So let's see. Let's take what could have been an unfortunate spot and make it fortunate. All right, so love you tells us that there's an E in the second word. Nest egg. Oh, I'm sorry, in the first word. I apologize. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Nest egg technically fits. What the? Tornado. Tornado. All right. That's 3 in a row. Like, what's going on? Do you have an inside here? Did you secretly write Phrasal? Are you the author of Phrasal? Now, come on, man. Everyone's getting a little sus here. Everyone's getting a little sus here. We might sit you out next week on Phrasal. And that's no disrespect, but you know, sometimes in the casino you win 12 hands of blackjack, and the big burly gentleman says, "You're too good to play here, sir. Please take your action elsewhere." Anywho, all right, well, there you go. Tornado, very nicely done, very nicely done. And with that, we'll move on to our next game. We're just gonna do one round of this because it can get like brain melting, but it's a favorite. So we're gonna do 6ordle. So it's Quartle with 6-letter words. We're just gonna do the one round before we move on to traditional wordles tonight. He is just very good. I'm just teasing. I'm not suggesting anything is out of the suspect. But goodness gracious. Smarty Plants, Kazi, is really sweet. I like that. I think I'm going to go with that because they are 6-letter words. Smarty was actually not bad at all. And plants. Okay. So that actually gave us a little bit to start with here. It's interesting. Again, this is why we're only doing one, because it can easily melt our collective brains. I kind of like Malady on the third puzzle. That's definitely something that's in my mind. Of course, also, do I just go with a third eval, considering there's a lot of really great unused letters here. Yeah, Malady does sound really good, doesn't it? I kind of want to go for it. We'd only be looking at one letter, though. That's my only lament on that. Let's try it, though. No, not Malady. Kind of surprised at that one. We did pick up a D on the fourth puzzle, but oh, not thrilled about that. Okay. Not thrilled about that. Now I'm kind of thinking I do want some sort of additional eval word here. Get A until we did. Yeah, we did. Signal for 1. So, all right, so let's take a look at that. We know the A has to be, yeah, I could see the A reasonably being in the 5th spot, and that would mean the L would be in the 6th spot. So, yes, signal makes 100%. Yeah, there it is, signal. Outstanding catch there. Yep, very good. And that picks up an I in both the third and the fourth puzzles. Also outstanding to see. Let's see. Family. See, the M could work there. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? Vince, I like what you're thinking about with family. And there it is. Look at that. Oh, wow. And look at this. Family segues us on the second puzzle, the FAM blank blank S, which screams famous to me. Screams loudly the word famous. And there it is. And that leaves us with our final one. 2 I's in that one. both in position 2nd and 4th. I was going to say dining, but we tested the G. Divine would work. We haven't tested the V or the E. Yeah, so I think divine actually makes a lot of sense here. Let's go with divine. And there it is. Wow, Signal family, famous divine. And very nicely done. In short order at that. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, that's good, but it is time for traditional Wordles. So let's go ahead and do a couple 4-letter words, do a couple 5-letter words, and have some fun with it. 6-wordle makes our brains hurt. I feel like I kind of need to move on a little bit here. Fire song. Hey, Allison, how you doing? Good to see you. You know what? I feel like trying song here. No song. How about fire? Fire gets us in the end of position. Well, one or the other was going to get us something. And there you go. And D. Kenny, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. What do we have? Reno. We tested the R and the N and the O. Them. All right, let's try them. No, we picked up the H. Now we have H and E out of position. Liking that E in the 2nd spot. How about help? No, I jumped in thinking I was going to help, but I did no such thing. The good news, we only have two. Well, we have 2 guesses. That's the bad news. Good news, we know that the E is in the 1st spot. Each, yeah, a lot of each. I'm hearing a lot of each. I think that's going to save my bacon here. There it is. Woo. I single-handedly got ahead of chat and got us into a little of a pickle. And then everyone shouted each at me, and all was good. Olivia N-O-B, Olivia Noob, I think. Doug, did you see that Ranks now streams at the same time as you? I don't know which one to watch. Oh, my goodness. We're head-to-head. It's the Word Game Wednesday and Ranks head-to-head. Well, you know what? Look, I'm not going to try to pressure anyone to take one or the other. You could certainly open 2 tabs and watch us both, right? I don't know if our voices would complement one another, but, you know, there you go. Let's do another 4-letter word. Let's see. We'll try race. Welcome to any of Rank's audience that wants to dip their toes in and see what we're all about. Or maybe we could just coast. We could just watch Rank stream together as well. I'm not sure what the play is there. Race gets us an A and an E out of position. Let's see. What do we do here? Beat is possible. Head works. Deal. All right. Deal. Look at that. Well, deal gets us the D. Now, head is ruled out because we took E and A in the middle, which is interesting, right? I was going to say ace, but we tested the C. Is there a crossword that uses Wordles? Could call it crosswordle if that's not a thing. That's an interesting idea. Oh, speaking of ideas, yeah. I keep saying it, and that's actually the answer. Is idea. There you go. It was right in front of me, too. Let's do one more 4-letter word. How about aged? I saw Pete Sackett said aged. No, so sorry. No, we're not playing that game yet. Hey, the Fudgy Fan Club is here. Welcome, Fudgy Fan Club. It's quite a full house tonight. I love to see each and every one of you. Sort would work. 4 unique letters. There's a T in position. The 4-letter words can really trip you up from time to time. We've been pretty lucky this week so far. So certainly don't want to jinx that. Let's see. What would make sense here? Punt is a possibility. No punt. And we took the U and the N out, too. And so I is definitely going to be in this. How about wilt? See, okay, hint, No, hint is out, lint is out, wilt is in. Impending doom is also down with wilt. No, but L-I blank T, so that would be, well, it's not list, so it would have to be lift. It also can't be lint, so it's clearly going to be lift, right? There it is. It is lift. Indeed. Nicely done. All right, let's do a couple 5-letter wordles before we move on. So who's got a 5-letter? Wow, people keep coming in. Again, welcome one and all. We're at about the halfway point. Hey, if you just arrived, if you do me a huge solid and press the like button on the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps us out considerably with our ability to be seen. And there you go. Starting with Fudgy? Yeah, why not? In honor of the Fudgy fan club and the role that Fudgy has in our world, let's start with, and Fudgy has snubbed us again. I was trying to be all fun with it, but no. Clearly, also, the word won't be scout because we tested the U. That would have been too much. Oh, how about train? Let's try words that were miracle words. Train gets us the A in position. And the R and the T out. Could be A-R-T at the end, right? Let's see, what would make sense for A-R-T? Smart, start, heart. Kazi, shart. I mean, technically, you are correct. Yeah. Chart. There's a lot of good ones here. Smart feels like a good starting position here. And there it is. Well, it was the answer. Not just a good starting. There you go. After today's Wordle answer, I mean, it could have been shart, right? You never know. All right. Refreshment's always important. Let's do another. I wouldn't. I'm at halfway, but it's also a very warm beverage. I like my icy cold. Thank you so kindly. Let's do one or two more 5-letter words here. Wicked smart. That would be the Massachusetts version of smart. And as someone who spent a lot of time in Massachusetts, close to my heart. Drink. Oh, yes, kaleidoscope. That's right. I was looking for another drink. And, we are not having good first word luck today. Let's be clear about that. Of course, we could try Scout, right? No second guess Scout magic there. But we do have the C out of position. I guess you take that when you can. Fudgy is so fickle. Fickle Fudgy, as they say. You never know when you're going to be on the good or bad side. Marble Racing 3, cheap. Love it. Let's try it. Cheap. Wow, there you go. Cheap gets a C, H, E, and A. All out of position. All right. Could be beach, right? I feel like that gets us beach, not reach, not teach. Leech, possibly. But I feel like I want to go with beach first. I feel good about that. And there it is. Life's a beach. There you go. Nicely done. Nicely done. Cool. All right. Let's proceed here. I'm going to set us up for our next game, which, of course, we have our kind of special little tooling for. Let's see. Why? Oh, there it is. Okay, I need a second to get that where it belongs. Oh, thank you so kindly. A new icy drink awaits as well. And, all right, here we go. Time for Quartle. It is Quartle time. One of my favorite parts of the stream, because I do love Quartle. So, we're going to play some Quartle. Quick thing, especially, please take note, folks who are new this week. We will open with one of the daily puzzles. If you play Quartle every day, and you like to play the daily sequence variant, and you have not done so today, then maybe it is time to give ranks a little love for about 5 minutes, but then come back from ranks. There you go. Tell him Doug says hi, and we love you, and we're fans. Enjoy his content for 5 minutes, then come back. How's that? And for those who don't do the daily sequence quordle or have played already, then there won't be any spoilers here. So there you go. Life's a beach and then you dive. Oh, I love that. That's a good saying. I like that. All right, so let's get an opener for Quartle for the daily sequence puzzle for the day. Of course, with the sequence variant of Quartle, the way that works is you only get to see one puzzle board at a time, but your guesses and the results in the background do continue to happen for the second, third, and fourth puzzles that will be revealed one by one. So, interesting little twist on Quartle. Solid Freak. Wow, that's an interesting it's an interesting opener, but I like it. So let's try it. Solid, well, that gets us a little something. Oh, wow. Solid Freak for the win, getting us Frail right off the bat. You gotta love to see that. Frail. And that gets us to S and A out of position. And we know that A has to be in the first, second, or fifth spot. I feel like something like maybe Hasty feels fun to me. Yeah, you know what? I think I want to try Hasty here. Yeah. No, it wasn't Hasty, but AST in position. Now, unfortunately, that also rules out Nasty. But what's interesting about this, so let's take a look at something. So what, you wonder to yourself, is that final letter. It's not a consonant. It's not the U, so it has to be ASTA. And so look at that. Just what I love to see, a wall full of pasta. Or as Cassandra Hammerson would say, what the kitchen wall looks like after I eat pasta in the kitchen. So we're going to go with the pasta. And there it is, the pizza pasta. And that gets us to our third puzzle, where we see that there is only one A. It's in the second spot. And we do have a T and an H out of position here. Okay? That's a spicy meatball. That's right. ATCH trap warning. Let's see. So we do have the C is available. Yeah, so let's see. That would leave us with match, batch, catch, watch. 4 possibilities. Batch, match, catch, watch. Yeah, WCBM. So, let's see here. I feel like an eval word would be a good bet. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Macaw will get me... Yeah, Macaw's a good eval, huh? Yeah. Macaw gets me almost certainly my answer. And there it is. There's the C. Yes, so we are looking at... Well, actually, here's the thing. No, we knew it was the ATCH, so we ruled out match and watch, so it has to be batch. Therefore. Batch, or it could be batch or catch. There's a 50-50 here, right? So, having said that... Yeah, Combs was better. I think I pulled the trigger too quickly, huh? My bad. My bad on that. That's okay. That's all right. See, I like batch better because we test the B. So if we're wrong, we know it's catch. But we also get another letter out there. So I think I'm going with batch. And there we got lucky. We got lucky on that 50-50. But look at this. Here's the fun part about this, right? We've got H, A, and Y in position. The D has to be in the fourth spot. So that leaves us with handy. And that's the only thing we can put there. So there we go. Yeah, we got handy. Yes, indeed. Frail pasta. Batch handy is our solution to the daily sequence. So there you go. And that was in a really good, efficient 5 minutes. What I'm going to do is reset the board. So everyone that went to hang out with Ranks can come back now. There we go. There, we've reset the board. Welcome back to everyone that took a powder. I hope you enjoyed watching whatever you did watch. And now we're going to play some traditional quordles. All right, so let's see here. The Fudgy fan club with a game over emoji. Yeah, I mean, that game was over. Was feeling frail, so a batch of pasta was handy. I love it. Good stuff. Boing, spoil, whole grain. I think we've done that before, but whole grain is a fun opener. So I'm happy to give that another spin. Whole and grain, and there we go. A little something here and there. I like the A and L in position on the first puzzle. I like the fact that I have 4 out of position letters in the fourth puzzle. That's also pretty appealing. We could have... What we could do here is... I was going to say crust, but we wouldn't get any R intel out of that one. We could do study. Study for eval looks really good to me. I think I'm going to go with that just to see if we pick up enough to make this a good spot. Okay, so study does get us the S in position on the first puzzle, Y in position on the third puzzle, T out of position in the third puzzle. We've ruled out... No, we have... Yeah, no, we ruled out Scald because of the D in study, but that was a good one. Busty. I don't think Busty plays anywhere at the moment. Yeah, we ruled out Scald. Scalp, though, we have not ruled out. Scalp looks pretty promising. I think I'm going to go with that. And there it is, Scalp. Cool. Scalp didn't get us any further along on the other puzzles. That was for eval. Busty for eval. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Right. Gotcha. Rager on 4. Yeah, we ruled out Pager. Rager does look interesting. Now, it could also be Eager. That's right. Eager and Rager. Of the two... Neil for the second word. Oh, Neil looks really good, too. I do like Neil. I do like Eager. I'm trying to figure out what I want to try first. You got the red line on Rager? I like Neil because we test the K. There it is. We got it. And we do... All right, so there we go. We ruled out Rager because we have the double E. So that would mean, in fact, we do have... Eager. And we do have Eager on 4. There it is. And now we have the A in position on that last puzzle. The A and the Y with that T out of position. Could be Batty. Could be Fatty, I guess. But probably... Oh, it could be Tabby. That's true. Oh, Tabby, Taffy. I didn't even think about that. How about this? Tabby, Taffy, and Batty. So it's not a 50-50, but I do see the value in doing the T at the beginning words first. I kind of like... I think I want to open with Tabby here. We're going to have 3 cracks at this. Oh, wow. Look at that Tabby right out of the gate. Scalp, Tabby, Neil, Eager. There you go. We did not need an eval. I would have agreed with you if Tabby didn't yield anything, but yeah, we got lucky on that one. We definitely got lucky. Cool. All right. Let's do another. Do another Quartle. The Cats win again. That's right. That's right. Who's got an opening combo for me while I take a sip of my iced tea? Now featuring actual ice. What do we have here? What's the Blossom game that's about? We played that for giggles a few weeks ago. So Quartle, the original author of Quartle, sold the game Quartle to Merriam-Webster.com. I guess who were inspired by the New York Times and wanted their own puzzle game. They also have a bunch of other word games, and one of them is this game Blossom. I'm trying to remember how to explain that. Maybe for giggles after this, we'll play one just to demo it.
You can explain it like it's spelling bee.
Oh, it's like the spelling. It's a ripoff of the New York Times spelling bee. Yeah.
Like 1,000% just a ripoff.
1,000% ripoff. All right, well, let's do Party Fudge. I like that. Maybe for giggles, we'll take a look at it after this round. Party. Oh, I did. Oh. Now the whole chat should throw tomatoes at me. I made a terrible typo here. Vote in favor of Game Blossom. You got it. I meant to say fudge, and I typed fudgy by accident. Yep. No, I deserve that. How about noise is a follow-up to kind of cover my gaffe here? Okay, so that's going to cover me. We did have 2 E's out of that, too. All right. It is what it is. I feel like the second puzzle is clear. Yeah, no, these are all deserved. Why they call it a spelling bee? I've never seen a bee that could spell. That's a good question. I don't have an answer for you, but that is a good question. We do have spire as an unscramble on the third word, indeed. And I think we clearly have soggy on 2. Yep. We have S in position on the first with A, U, and D out of position. Squad. Ooh, squad is really good. Let's try squad. There it is. Look at that. With the Q coming in there. And that gets us 3 bites of the apple here at the end. S in position. E and T out of position. Chest would get a C and H eval and position info. So Tim Pending Doom, I love, this is the only time you're ever going to hear me say this. I do love your chest, Tim. And see that? It was a winner. Chest it is. Remember when you used Tim's macaw suggestion to evaluate words and it did not work? Oh, there was a time, I believe, where it did. Yeah, deny macaw. I think I was mildly heated at that point. I'm not typically one to get super angry, but I think that did grind my gears. Asagi number 2 is not ideal. Okay, thank you, Lothian. Hey, all right, just for giggles. So this game they plug every time you finish a quordle. They want you to play Blossom. So let's just see what it looks like here. Hold on here. That frame isn't going to work. Hold on. Wait. Give me a second. Oh, my goodness. The ads. Oh, my. It's Admageddon. Look at this. Holy Toledo. Look at all those ads. Here's the thing. It's a ripoff of Spelling Bee from the Times. I remember, because Sandra Hempstone's right. There's so many ads. I'm not even comfortable with this, to be perfectly honest. So I'm going to pass on that. But it's just a Spelling Bee ripoff. All I need is the algorithm to be like showing like all the stores that are 2 blocks away from me, and I don't feel like doxing myself on the show. But there you go. It's Blossom, and have an ad blocker before you go into that bad boy. To be sure. I think we could do one. Let's do one more Quartle if I can get back to it here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get back to it gracefully. Oh, I can. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. Let me just put this back where it belongs. All right, we're going to do one more Quartle before we move on to Octordle. Whew. Well, that was fun. Let's see. Merriam Dictionary making $1 per second with those ads. Yeah, no kidding. That was That was adorific right there. Hey, you know what? I don't get to do openers. Oh, no, yeah, but there's a good one here. Caulk and Willie. Is the suggestion that it's just 2 words, or are you suggesting that we find Willie and caulk Willie? Well, either way. That didn't do a lot. That put us in a bind. Oh, my goodness. That put us in a bind. How about store to try and recover? Okay, it says, yeah, store got us a big recovery. Oh, look at that. A huge recovery. So we have an unscramble on 2. It's not coast because we tested the C in the front. I don't think it's tacos. Oh, ascot. Thank you. Ascot. I've unscrambled it every other way except the correct one. There it is. Yep, absolutely. Good stuff. Siren for 3. No, we tested the I in the second spot. So it can't be that. B, used metaphorically for busy worker since the 1530s. Sense of meeting of neighbors to unite their labor with the benefit of one number. That's right, busy bee. That would be the phrase, yeah, the origin story. Ooh, serif, like the font. Marble Racy coming in with font references. You can't say no to that. And it's right. There you go. Ha-ha. I love it. I love to see it. But some challenging puzzles here. The first one, we got the teen position, I and O Anna position. I feel like it's going to be OI something, like point. Who's got point for the first word? Interesting. 24-point serif. You know what? Point is adjacent to serif as a font word, and there it is. Maybe there was a weird kind of clue there. Serif or sans serif? That is the question. That's right. That's right. Or perhaps Comic Sans. So point, a joint could have been a solution is also for that. That's right. So rebel and revel are where we're looking at for this last one. That does make sense. Lever. So I'm going to go with rebel because it tests rebel and revel. And if the R doesn't light in the front, then it would be lever. Okay, so here we go. I think I got this right. So that, yes, so that's what I was just saying. So it's L-E-blank-E-R, so that has to be lever. And by the way, is anyone bothered by lever as opposed to lever? Like, are there 2 camps with that? Is it like a Yankees and Red Sox thing where some people pronounce it lever and some people pronounce it lever? Lever has absolutely been a pronunciation that I've heard. Yeah. Okay, well, I promise you I wouldn't have brought it up if it wasn't something part of my experience. We got a Mike Cassandra Hammerstone. She comes out with some really fantastic dialogue. I wish one of these days we're going to convince her to just co-host the show, and it will be fun. Feel free to encourage Cassandra Hammerstone to agree to come on Mike one of these weeks. She is on fire. All right, so there we go. Point, serif, ascot, lever, or lever. Lever is UK. Thank you, Odd. Thank you for validating my point of view, that it is, in fact, how one might pronounce it if you were in a pub in London, for example. So there you go. All right, we are going to move on now. Thank you, Quartle. It is time to get us set up for a favorite. Another favorite, and you know what I'm thinking of. Oh, we tried something here. I just kind of want to point something out. So, yes, it is clearly Octordle time. We've been ongoing wondering if there's any way we can make this a little easier for folks. And the short of it is, unfortunately, there's no good way for me to make a frame set for this like I did with Quartle. I did kind of make these a little bigger. A little. But I'm going to keep banging away at this, and maybe we'll figure out some layout that works even better. But know that it is something I'm aware of, and we're going to keep trying to make this work. Lever, I hardly knew her. Ha! Thank you, Kaleidoscope. I love that. I love that. I never pronounce lever as lever. Fair enough. Fair enough. So there you go. All right, it is Octordle time. We're going to play 4 rounds of Octordle tonight. The first round is going to be rescue mode, where the computer puts in 4 suboptimal guesses, leaving us with only 9 attempts to solve 8 puzzles, so we only get 1 quote-unquote mulligan. And then the second, third, and fourth rounds tonight, we'll have openers provided by our moderator extraordinaire, Starries. So it's going to be a good time. So let's examine our board here for our opening puzzle, opening rescue mode, and see if we can find anything that's going to help us. I feel like our hopes and dreams would be on puzzle 4, where clearly I feel like it's got to be Lier. But the problem there is it could be plier or flyer. There's clearly a 50-50 there, so I'm not loving that. Scoop for 2, possibly, but it could also be scout. So right off as soon as I see like a clear 50-50, I move along, because we can't afford to try 50-50s here. Baton on 3. So let's think about that for a moment. Well, it can't be Baron, because we tested the R. It's not going to be BO, it's not going to be BN, so it's probably BA. It's probably not going to be BAO. So BA blank ON makes a lot of sense. I don't think it's going to be BANO something. I don't think it's going to be BANIO or BAN blank O. So baton fits really, really well here. Yeah, I can't rationalize anything else. And if we somehow were wrong, we at least get the T as a booby prize. So we're going with baton on 3. Oh, hold on. Let's get the cursor where it needs to be. And, of course, what we hope, it is baton. And what we hope is with each of these, we get kind of a snowball effect and get a lot of intel on the other words as well. So in this particular case with baton, we picked up a little O intel on 2. We picked up a T in 1, 2, 5, 7. Lots of T's. We have a T in that 7th puzzle. So CO blank ET. So that could, but that's a 50-50 between comet and covet right off the bat. So let's see. Yeah, no, coped would have worked until baton. But now we got a 50-50 there. Let's see. Banjo. Where would banjo? Oh, I think that was meant for the contemplating the 3rd puzzle. North for 5. So looking at that, we know the N is in the 1st position by process of elimination. It's probably not going to be NORO blank T. So NORT. There's nothing else that fits except north. So it has to be north. Yeah. That's the kind of analysis we're looking for. And there we go. So north works. And let's see, that H, did we get the H anywhere else? No. So the H didn't help. We didn't really get too much help in general on that one. That's fine. Stomp. I don't think stomp fits anywhere at the moment. Covet for 7. Yeah, covet or comet. So we have a 50-50 on that. Stock for 2. So let's take a quick look at that. So the O is probably not going to be at the end, and that would mean it's going to be in the 3rd spot. STO makes a lot of sense. We've ruled out stoic because of the I. So STOC, and therefore when you get to STOC, it has to be stock. So I think we can very comfortably go with stock on 2. And there... Oh, no! Uh-oh. Whoa, it was not. Oh, scout. Oopsies. Well, there goes our mulligan. That's unfortunate. But obviously we know it's scout. Oh, I completely missed scout. Hate to say it, but fudge works for 8. It kind of does, doesn't it? All right, well, speaking of that, let's take scout, and let's see if that U lights up on the 8th puzzle, right? So there's scout, but U is in the 4th position. So it's not fudge. But now, unfortunately, the problem that we now have here is we can't afford to miss anything. So we still have a 50-50 on 4 between flyer and plier. We have coveting comment on 7. Vague is interesting. No, it can't be vague because we tested the A. Sorry, we cannot. No, it cannot be vague. Cannot be vague. Twirl for 1. So let's look at that. The R has to be in the first or fourth. So if we give it the fourth, then we also have the T must be in the first spot. And TLIR doesn't make any sense. So T blank IRL is what you come up with, and there's nothing else that fits. So twirl must be number 1, and we need that W because that's gonna break one of our 50-50s. So let's take twirl. There it is, and we do not get twirl. We do not get twirl. So that means that so we're still at flyer and plier. So wait a minute, where was the W in the 50-50? Covet or comment. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. The 50-50 did not have a W. My bad. That's super unfortunate. We're still stuck with two 50-50s here in the 4 remaining puzzles. That's right. That's unfortunate. Okay. So speaking of O's, in that 6th puzzle, we can see there is, in fact, a double O, and we know that the R is in front. That is settled science. So roomy is probably the only thing that works, right? Yeah. I don't think anything else fits other than roomy. Fugue, F-U-G-U-E. That is interesting, isn't it? I'm on board with there has to be a double 2 U's because there's only one E from Exile, and there would have to be another vowel in here. So you know what? I think that, of course, no, it can't be Q. It can't be Q because we know there's only one E. So I think you kind of have to go with this. And there it is. And that gets us a 50-50 done. The plier flyer is now busted. We know it's flyer. And we still have the covet comet issue. But roomy, if we go with roomy, we will break that 50-50. And I still don't see anything else that fits besides roomy. So I think we have to go with roomy here. There it is. And look at that. No M, so therefore it is covet on the end. That's right. Boom, there we go. Woo! That was a tough one. That was a little bit of a sweat. But well played, everyone. We got it. We got it. All right. So we're going to reset the board here to a quote-unquote regular Octordle. And there we go. All right. So Starries has 3 openers for us. So we are going to do our first of the 3 at this moment. Smell roses bloom petal. Oh, I like that. Let's see what we can do here. With smell roses. Oh, I'm already seeing green. That's what we like to see. Bloom. And finally, petal, P-E-T-A-L. All right. Let's take a look here at the board. We have, let's see. We have stole. We stole the 7th right away. So we'll certainly take that and hope that we get some intel. Stole doesn't give us any new intel on the other ones, but it's a gimme, so we'll certainly take it. Gooey on 5. So we have O, O, and E. And Y has to be the last letter because nothing else makes anything even remotely sensible. So, yeah, gooey. Who would have thought that we'd come right out with gooey? We're going to get the G and the Y. We need to see those G's and Y's lit up elsewhere. And with gooey, we get it. We do get the... Oh, look at that. We get an unscramble on 4 right next door. If you were thinking Omega, you are right on the money. There it is. Omega. And now, what's interesting here, between Gooey and Omega, we have M and Y in position on the 6th puzzle with A and T out of position. And I think that's got to be Amity. Yeah, Tim Pending Doom with Amity. It has to be A at the front, and T has to be in the 4th. So yeah, that's an easy one. And we're gonna pick up the I now. Let's see where the I's can light up elsewhere. 1 I on the first puzzle, but I'll take what I can get here. The one that's really giving me a sweat is T. A lone T in position on the 3rd puzzle, and you know there's going to be a bunch of U's in there. At least 1 U, probably 2. So just to think about that one. Let's see. What else can we contemplate here? There's a lot. Here's the thing. There's a lot of unused consonants kicking around here. Trash for 2. No, because we tested the A. Like the idea, but no. Now, what about, now to your point, what about trust? Oh, crust or trust? That's right, we have a 50-50 there, crust and trust. I agree with that assessment. I agree with that. I find myself wanting to take a peek at the 8th puzzle and thinking that I feel like, how about carrot? C-A-R-E-T. I think it has to be A-R-E-T at the end. People are still saying crust or trust for second. Crust does get the C. There's also chunk for eval. But I really like C-A-R-E-T on that 8th puzzle. And I don't think there's a 50-50 there. I feel like that's the one we got to go with. I got to be honest with you. I feel pretty strongly about that. Yeah, I'm going to go with it. Taker could be 8. T-A. Oh, you're right. You're right. We do have a 50-50 on that, huh? Oh, man. So maybe crust is the way to go. Worst case is we lose our mulligan, but we're going to get C and U out of it. Yeah. All right, you've talked me into crust. We're gonna hope on this one. But we're gonna go for it. Show me some crust. There it is. We got the crust. That clutch crust. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we've ruled out carrot on the 8th because of the C. So that means that taker is most likely, in fact, the answer there. Can't be taken. We tested because there has to be an R in the 8th one. Tacit and Hutch. Hutch looks interesting. I think let's go with taker first. I'm really feeling confident it's taker. It is. All right. Oh, but look at that. Now taker got us tacit. Taker got us the unscramble for tacit. I'll certainly take that. And that will give us, we never used our mulligan, so we get 2 chances at the final one. I do feel that Hutch or Dutch. Yeah, I think we got a 50-50 there. Yeah, I agree with the 50-50 assessment. Hey, we haven't done a poll in a bit. Let's do a poll, Hutch or Dutch, because I am sold on that being what we're looking at here. So, are you on Team Hutch or Team Dutch? Let's go ahead and vote now. And, of course, if you haven't liked the stream yet, please feel free to do that as well. Let's see where you stand on this. I have a favorite, but I'm not going to influence the vote. Let's see what we got. We have 2 more rounds tonight after this. So stay tuned, hang in there. We got a little more show left. And looks like people like Hutch. I think I'll respect that. All right. I'm going to call it here. So we have Hutch wins 58%. So we're going to go with Hutch. Is the answer Hutch? Yes, it is. There it is, Hutch. And we did not use our mulligan. We ran the table on it. Nice job, everyone. Very good stuff. Cool. All right, we're going to do our third of 4 rounds tonight. And it's going to be our second Starries opener. We have asset, stock, crash, tease. All words I've been familiar with at various times in my life's experience. So we'll go down a walk down memory lane. Asset, stock, crash, and tease. Very interesting. All right, so we have, this is interesting. On the 6th puzzle, we have OAST, but it's not coast or roast. So it would have to be boast. I don't think there's any other possibilities there. I think you have to go with boast. China on that first one is a suggestion. That's pretty strong. I do like that as well. I'm trying to see if I can think of what could be another possibility. China looks very good, actually. Oh, chimp. No, we need an A. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with boast. I'm not confident in this. There it is. All right, boast. That would have been terrible if we missed it because we would have only gotten the B. But we did pick up the B in position on the second puzzle. Now, it's not beast because we tested the A in the middle, right? But we know that the A is in the 3rd spot by process of elimination. So wait a minute. Bleat. Okay, I was wondering, yeah, for a second there. Yes, bleat. Going to go with that. That's the only possibility. There it is, bleat. We picked up 1 L elsewhere on that one. Let's see. Fluid for 4. That's pretty bold. Well, actually, no, it can't be fluid. We tested the L in the 2nd spot. But I do like the idea of, like, I'm okay with the idea that maybe we might go with an eval. We might cash our mulligan in. And, of course, Fudgy's there. Just saying, Fudgy is there. Bleat for 2. Yeah, we did that one. Gully on 4. Yeah, I was thinking Fudgy for eval. Windy is also an eval. You know, if we're playing to win, Windy is better than Fudgy. I'm capable of being honest about that. Verso for 8. So, the O has to be in the front of the back. It's not going to be in the front, so it's going to be in the back. ERSO is kind of the only thing you can do, right? You know, Verso is probably the only possibility here. I'm going with it. Yeah. Nicely done. Good call. Good call. We didn't pick up the V anywhere, but we got another one down. So that is a good thing. Didn't get any new intel. So I'm back to thinking about doing that eval. I do like Windy. I know people want Fudgy. I know. Fudgy versus Windy. Have we ever done a poll? for what the eval word should be? I think we did it once, right? I think we did. But boy, I feel like more people were into windy than fudgy here. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go with windy. Here we go. Show me some stuff. We've spent our mulligan on windy, and yeah, we do have some good things here, right? Yeah, we do have an unscramble on 5, chide. A gimme there, so we'll certainly take that. And that gets us, oh, look at that, C-H-I blank A, so that has to be China. No, wait a minute. Yeah, unscramble for China. Yeah, all right, so we were right the whole time on China. Good. Lipid for 4. Interesting. Can't be livid. We tested the V. Boy, lipid really does look good, huh? We can't afford to be wrong, but I think we're pretty guaranteed to be right. Yeah, I think I'm going with lipid. I like that. There it is. There it is. Test the P, but we didn't pick it up anywhere. Didn't pick any intel up anywhere on that, unfortunately. Query on 3. So ERY does work. Boy, you know, I got to tell you, I'm seeing a lot of queries, and with the all-star cast saying query, I'm just going to go with it. And there it is. Query. Getting us free to focus on our final puzzle here. What are we doing here on 7? The friendly rivalry between Timpending Doom and Tornado the Twixter here. So yeah, what do we do here, folks? Okay, so we know the A has to be in the second spot. We do actually have that given to us, right? Gamer. Ooh, gamer or gazer. I mean, couldn't it be rarer also? No, it can't be because the R... No, I'm sorry. It can't be. The R has to be in the front or back. And I can see... Okay, you know what? I can see how the R makes more sense in the back. My bad. But what about... Well, hold on. Wait. What about Rager? Rager and Gamer, I feel like both work here. Eager, too. Oh, there's a lot of possibilities. 2 E's, it's eager. Oh, that's right. There's 2 E's. Oh, that's right. From T's with the 2 E's. Very good, Eagle Eyes. Eagle Eyes. Yeah, no, it has to be eager. There it is. Oh, boy. Good catch. Timpending Doom. I went from thinking we had 4 possibilities to there being but 1. Good catch. All right. Cool. All right. It is time for our final puzzle. I guess as Pat would say at the end of Wheel of Fortune, it's our 4th Octordle. And let's see that third opener that we are going to be working with here. Shops, shoes, souls, shine. Ooh, that's going to be challenging. I don't think we're going to get a lot here, huh? Shops, shoes. Ooh, boy, this is going to be tough. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Souls. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. Oh, boy. We're in trouble. But look at that OOE on 6. Do we have another GUI? Do we literally have 2 GUIs in a row? That's right. Yeah, Gamer was the first one where I lost, huh? I think we have to go with GUI. That's we got like a bonus G and Y out of that. Not gonna complain. Not going to complain on that. But at the same time, boy, we really are hurting here. Wow. Man, oh man. Not sure what I want to do here. I feel like we're going to have to go with... No, it can't be spoon because we tested the P in shops. Swoon. I feel like we're going to have to go with... yeah, there's a few possibilities there. We're going to have to go with an eval word. Craft is a great eval. C-R-A-F-T. Yeah, tornado. I don't think we're going to get anything better than that. I think we have to go with it. Yep. Our only hope on this is we're going to have to go with an eval. And here it is. Craft. Hoping to get as much as we can. And craft gets us a little something here and there. I think the one thing that is the most interesting to me is on 7, we have an R we picked up. So I feel like we got to look at this as S-N-O. It can't be snore. We tested the E. Could be sworn. Oh, sworn. Yes. I'm seeing everyone saying sworn. You're right. Because it's going to have to be O-R-N at the end. We tested shorn. We tested scorn. So sworn is the only thing left. Yep. All right. We have to go with sworn. We're gonna need some luck here. Sworn. We got it. We picked up at least one W, which is important. So now with 3, I feel like R-A-W-L, which would be, can't be crawl, could be brawl. I feel like we got ourselves brawl. I don't think it's drawl. I feel like it's got to be brawl. Drawl or brawl? We're really, 50-50, huh? Cable for the first word. So you know the A is going to be in the second spot. And that would be C-A-blank-L-E. So yeah, all right. I think cable has to be. We have to take a chance there. There it is. Oh, and there's the B for 3, so that gets me the brawl. Happy to take the brawl. Oh, boy, we could have some... we perhaps made a breakthrough here. Second now has O-E and L. So towel or O-T-E-L. So for motel, I don't think there's a T-O-blank-E-L here. I think you have to go with motel. Model? No, there's a T. I think you have to go with motel. Yeah. We're going to go with motel. And that will, of course, get us an M. And there we go. And we pick up that all-important M in the 4th spot. In the first spot, M-A, probably major. Can't be mayor. We tested the Y. So I think you've got to go major for 4. We're going to do just that. Yep, come on, spell it right. There we go. All right. And that picks up the R in position on the 8th puzzle. So we have A, E, and R. I wonder about testy for 5. Or zesty. Rarer. Yeah, I don't think there's an A-K-E-R or an A-D-E-R. So I think it's kind of has to be rarer. Raver. Oh, crap. Both of the remaining, I think, have 50-50s in play here. Zesty and testy. And rarer and raver. Or radar. No, can't be radar because there's an E at the 4th spot. No. Radar or rarer. Vader? Oh, for goodness sakes, you're right.
I don't think that's a dictionary word.
So I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to need luck, right? We've established that. I think what we do is poll testy versus zesty, because at least we know that is 2. It's simple and plain 2. So let's start with that. You know? So let's do a testy zesty poll and see where that takes us. All right, please vote now. Letteral is perhaps been lurking in the shadows, and I didn't want to say anything and break our luck, but we have not done Letteral tonight. We were on the precipice, potentially, of greatness, and now we are in great peril here on our final Octordle. Oh, wow, Zesty has just run away with it. All right. Zesty has absolutely run away with it, so 70%. We're going to go with Zesty here. We need it to be Zesty. Is it Zesty? It is Zesty. Whoop, whoop. Stay back, Letteral. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't get us any further to the answer on 8, but we took one obstacle down. We can project Zesty will win the poll. So, all right, let's collect the possibilities. Rarer and Raver. Tornado suggests that Rarer is the only answer word that works. I'm not sure what the thought is why we can rule out Raver. Is there a reason why we're ruling out Raver? I guess that's my question.
Someone said it wasn't in
the word list? All right, well, then we'll go with the inside info. Is the answer to our final Octordle puzzle the word rarer? Yes, it is. We've done it. Our first perfect stream. I don't think ever. I don't think. Is it ever?
I don't think so, but it really could have been. Could the answer have been darer?
Could the answer have been darer? Possibly. Well, nonetheless, we did get it. So there you go. First time we've escaped the clutches of Letteral. It's a cool thing. I'm sure we'll be seeing Letteral again next week. So there you go. Well, folks, that's going to be about it for the show tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming by. I just love this so much. This is like maybe my favorite, maybe couple hours a week. Favorite couple hours a week. See, I'm all tongue-tied. It's always a blast. Look forward to it. Hope everyone has a good rest of your week, good weekend. We'll be back next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And until then, thanks, everyone, and we'll see you next time on Word